Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Libra for the month of October 2018. So if in your birth chart, Venus is sitting in the sign of Libra, this is for you. Those of you that are new to my channel, if you don't know where your Venus is sitting, pause this video, go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter your birth information. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. So it's going to ask for your birth day, time, and location. You can put 12 p.m. if you don't know your exact birth time. You just want to see where your Venus is sitting. Also, yes, your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. So this reading would still apply. And also those of you that do know your exact birth time, also, if you have Libra as your 7th house, which would make you Aries rising, this message can also apply to you. All right, so let's go ahead and begin here. Also, those of you that have been trying to schedule a reading, make sure you email me first. Don't call that 1-800 number because I'm only taking calls when I'm available, and I believe the way the website is set up, you know, you have to pay first and it'll put you in queue. And, you know, I'm not online and I'm not getting ready to take calls. So if you need a refund, please reach out to that website. There should be a link somewhere to get a refund because I don't get that money unless I do a reading. So yeah, email me, you guys. I can email you the video reading prices because I am taking video readings, doing video readings, I should say. All right, central issue, heart of the matter, we have death. Queen of Cups, the Magician. Then we also have the Four of Swords, Page of Cups, the Sun, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so with the central issue being death, there looks like there is something that is coming to an end or has ended, or you're in the middle of some sort of transformation or ending. I don't know if this is in relation to your job or relationship, but I do like how the Sun is right beneath the death. So we have a rebirth, we have a renewal. There's been a transformation. You have been reborn. So there's a part of you that you had to let go of in order to be released from any type of negative energy or any type of karmic energy that was attached to you. I'm feeling like you're able to let go. You're free. Maybe you wanted something to end because it looks like you are happy about it. Whatever it is for the best. Things are going to turn out good. You're going to be happy that something did not go through. Now also I'm seeing death more so in those of you who have been trying to get pregnant. I'm almost feeling like this is more like a positive death. Like, okay, you're no longer who you were anymore because you're about to become a mom or a dad. So death is the end of your old life, of you not having any responsibilities, to you getting ready to prepare your body and your life for a child or an additional family member. So I'm feeling like there's some sort of changing in regards to your life coming up here. Now also there could be an ending of a connection or a relationship with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have ended things with someone who was very controlling or manipulative. If there was a third party situation, there's a possibility that that has come to an end. If somebody has been in a way of your relationship or in a way of a love connection, whatever that obstacle or blockage was is now over. So you may be getting an opportunity to establish a new love or a new relationship here. After death, we have a brief period of waiting or a brief period of rest. While resting though, I'm feeling that, I don't know why they went with this image, but the Four of Swords on this deck just makes me feel like the Seven of Swords. So I'm feeling like someone is still lurking around. It could be lurking around your home, lurking around your social media, lurking around your job. I don't know if this is you or somebody in your life, but I feel like someone is quietly lurking around. Now also, if this is in regards to a pregnancy, I feel like you're waiting for the results and you're receiving some sort of good news or something. Whatever the news is, you're happy about it. Maybe you're finding out that you're not pregnant. You're like, ooh, good. I didn't want a baby. So whatever the case, I feel either way, whether you wanted a child or you did not want a child, I feel like it's good news to you. I don't feel like you're mourning about it. I don't feel like you're sad about anything. Those, especially if you did not want a child, you're like, whoo, I have a new lease on life. I'm free. I'm free to do what I want. If this is the end of a job, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming up. You're going to be following your passion, something that you're more passionate about, where you get to use your creativity, where you get to use your intuition. So it could be like a spiritual job or spiritual, like business that you're going into or starting, or it can be something that deals with music and creativity here. I almost want to say like a star is born. For some of you, I'm seeing like your child getting hired for like a commercial or a movie. I feel like they're getting an acting gig and your life is just about to change forever because your child is very talented and it has opened up the doors for, you know, them to get into Hollywood or film or whatever. Don't tell everybody this news because there are people that may be jealous about that. Someone might be jealous or they're waiting for you to have some bad news like, oh, my child didn't get that audition. So make sure if you do have any auditions that you're keeping it a secret. But I'm definitely seeing someone's child being very successful, and they book a commercial. And this is the start of a new career. Make sure you're balancing their finances correctly. Don't overspend. Make sure you're saving it. We know the parents want some money. Don't be greedy. You leave that child some money. So yeah, I do feel like success is on the way in regards to something in the creative field, especially with a child. Now, there's an opportunity for love. I'm feeling like a connection with the soulmate. This person is developing feelings for you or you're developing feelings for someone. This is something innocent. I'm feeling like there's something that is starting off as innocence. And even though this isn't a Six of Cups, it is making me feel like this is the Six of Cups energy. So you're connecting with someone who you feel that you have a soulmate connection to. Connecting with someone who you feel that you've known before, or someone from your past. Maybe they really are from your past or from your childhood. But there's something that is very innocent about this connection. But I'm seeing an offering of abundance and unconditional love. I'm seeing someone who's just very intuitive as well. Very intuitive. Something about swimming. Someone's learning how to swim. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if it's your child or if you are a swimming instructor. But I'm seeing someone learning or teaching swimming. In regards to love, though, I mean, there's a lot of back and forth. You may be dealing with someone who's kind of on, off, up, down, or emotionally available then unavailable. Someone who's sending mixed signals or very confused. I feel like even though they have clarity or they make some sort of decision, they renege on it or they backtrack or something. I feel like I need to clarify this Two of Pentacles for some reason. Although I do see it is in relation to some sort of repeated cycle or something that is hot, cold, up or down. Yeah, I mean, it's like a new attraction, like it's starting over, having an opportunity to start again, pick up from where you left off. It's like someone wants to pick up from where they left off. There's an opportunity that comes about, but for whatever reason, it's a difficult decision, and I'm feeling like because of something that happened in the past. I don't know, maybe it's like we keep doing this over and over again, or it's having a hard time getting started off the ground here. Someone is also trying to get to you or pursue you, but they're having a hard time reaching you. Someone might have been calling you over and over again, or trying to get through to you on your social media. I feel like someone wants to make some sort of, confirm some sort of plans before they take action. And without a confirmation, without a surety, they're just kind of stuck. Or this is you. It's like, I'm not sure what to do until something is confirmed. So you don't want to make a decision. You don't want to rush and make some sort of decision here. It's like you're going to have to take the initiative. You're starting to feel the pressure about something. I'm seeing some things going in relation to endings too. Letting go of one thing and starting another. You're moving in a direction that is leading you to abundance here. You're going to have abundance at some point, and especially we have Jupiter next to the Ten of Pentacles, so this is receiving some sort of financial stability and abundance, but it's going to be a lot of hard work. And also to get that, you might have some sort of difficult decision in regards to that. So I'm feeling like too, this is talking more about your career or some sort of career move where you're really undecided. And you're like, if I do this, that means I have to give up that. I'm going to have to make some sort of sacrifice. So yeah, it's like you're getting ready to make some sort of sacrifice, but I feel like the payoff will be worth it because it's going to bring you a lot of income. Maybe some of you were trying to decide, should I leave my job and start my own business? Or I've got some sort of opportunity to be in film, but what if it doesn't go through? Or music. Because I feel like it's one of those businesses it has something to do with speculated income, but you have the opportunity to earn a lot. And I feel like it's lucky for you. Like you might find your luck through this opportunity. Like it's a blessing for you. Like it's lucky for you. Like maybe a lot of people fail at this, but for you, it's your lucky day, or it's a lucky decision you make. Also, that reminds me, I learned from another astrologer, watching some of their videos. They said wherever your Jupiter is placed in your birth chart brings you luck, or you're lucky in that area. So for instance, if your Jupiter is in Gemini, you might get lucky when it comes to things dealing with social media or your choice of network circles and friends, people who you associate with. You might find luck dealing with Aquarius people, or people who, not Aquarians, I'm sorry. You might find luck with Geminis. And also depending on what house Jupiter is in, you might find luck in that area too. So if you have Jupiter in the 9th house, you might get lucky, like you're always able to travel, like you always have an opportunity to travel, or something like that. So yeah, I found that word, and you might want to YouTube that. I can't remember the astrologer's name, but they were saying like wherever Jupiter is sitting can bring you luck. So you might want to look into that. Now also here, I'm seeing some traveling for you guys. I'm seeing a happy ending. In regards to love, I'm seeing like a clear story here. Like there's someone who's been looking for you. They feel that they have been drawn to you. They've decided to move towards you. They're excited. They're listening to their intuition. They feel like, I don't know, they just feel like a pull to you. And they have already been watching you for a while. And I told you guys, I've seen this in a lot of Libra readings. So those of you that are Libra especially might be experiencing someone who has been watching you at a distance, and they're waiting to make a move. They haven't said or done anything, but they've just been silently watching you from afar and observing you. But once they are ready to make a move, it's like transforming into an immediate relationship here. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So you're finding abundance. Again, emotional fulfillment, financial abundance. Things are looking up for you. Things are turning in your favor here. So I hope I get a little of this luck, because I do have, what is this? Libra, Venus in Libra. I have it in my Vedic chart. But in my Western chart, I have Venus in Scorpio. But yeah, it's looking like you're having like a happy ending, happy fulfillment. Your family or business will be expanding. But this person is really about this person who's making a move. This person has made a decision. Even if they were torn in the past, their willpower is strong. They're moving forward because they feel passionate about you, and they want to pursue you. So when they pursue you, everything's going to change in your life. It's like you're going to be in an instant family. So it's almost like either you already have a child or they already have a child. Those of you that are past your childbearing ages, it doesn't matter. It's still like being with this person. You guys merging together is like a family. Maybe you have a pet and they have a pet, so you come together and you're a family, right? Maybe you already have grown children, even though they might not be living with you. It's still like an expansion of a family. So yeah, and this is part of your spiritual journey or your spiritual path too. And like I said, it looks like someone has been lurking around. They've been researching you. They've been reading up on you. They've been studying. Also spiritually, this might be someone who studies astrology or does some sort of research. Mostly astrology, but it could be tarot cards too. I just saw the number 44. Remember, you guys, whenever I see that on my timer, like I just happened to look down and the time was 17:44. Also, some of you could be dealing with I said Scorpio, well, Virgo, I said Cancer, could be dealing with Aries or Leo. Yeah, could be any sign. Yeah, it could be any sign. It all depends here. Everyone's different. And yeah, so it looks like also something is happening. If something doesn't happen, well, more than likely something will happen by the end of the month, I should say. For my lady viewers, either something new begins during your menstrual cycle, or you might miss a cycle because you're expecting. You might learn that. But I'm saying something within the next 28 days, you should experience some sort of profound happiness. You really feeling completion here. Finding fulfillment, finding what you were looking for, or what you've been waiting for here. I feel like it's the end of confusing cycles. It's a new beginning. For some of you, something significant could happen during the new moon, which is on the 8th. Or the 9th, depending on what part of the world you live in. I don't really feel like I need to clarify that. That's just really nice to see. I'm seeing traveling for some of you. Now, I am going to clarify this just to see what this is, but it looks like there is some sort of separation going on here. But it looks like it's just temporary, so it could be something where like you have to go on a business trip, so you'll be separated from your partner for a while. I'm not really picking up third energy, but I'm about to clarify that. If it is not necessarily a third party situation, but more so like an outsider, like you're already in the relationship, but there could be an outsider who is heartbroken because you didn't pick them or because you're not with them. So they might try to compete, or your ex might try to return and try to compete, because a lot of times this is about your ex trying to show up again, especially if you're single. Now, if you're single, and you're not in this relationship here, you don't find someone to settle down with, it's someone that you might have your eye on, or someone has their eye on you and they're daydreaming. They feel that they should settle down with you, or they can see themselves having a family about you, or it's about a dream that you had or the other person. Maybe you're laying down, you're listening to music, and you're just kind of imagining yourself having a family with them. So someone might see you as marriage material, or the mother of their child, or the father. You might be looking at someone as the father of your child. Yeah, someone is feeling threatened too. If you're already in an established relationship, I feel like something about an ex comes back and threatens the relationship, or your partner feels threatened by them returning. But they might just want to give you an apology, though. They might just want to give closure, especially if you broke up without closure, like you just kind of disappeared from one another, and then the next thing you know, you got married or the other person got married. I just saw 22. But yeah, there was a marriage, and you know, it's like, well, man, we never got closure from our relationship. So they might be returning just not to get back together, but just to give you closure or an apology. Now, this can apply too, even if you're single. With the Three of Swords, it could be someone who hurt you. They come back around and you're going to be kind of defensive at first, like, I don't want to deal with you, get away from me. But they're just like, no, I just want to apologize, let me make it right. You know, I felt wrong for ghosting you. I felt bad for just not saying anything. So they're coming and they're giving you closure, and you're going to be happy about that. I'm also seeing something in regards to possible travel. Yeah, I'm seeing possible travel or relocation for some of you. And for some of you, this might not happen until December 22nd, 23rd. Somebody might be going off on a spiritual retreat without you, or they just want to go alone, or you might just want to go alone and your partner might not understand. It's just like, I just feel like this is my calling. I need to go on this place by myself. I need to go to Sedona, or I need to go to Bali, or you know, I just feel like this is a spiritual calling. For some of you, it's about going back to school. There's a separation due to school. So I don't know if that's your child, or if you yourself, somebody may be going back to school. And so they're going to be apart from their partner or apart from their family. Or this could be on the job training, but for whatever reason, like I said, it's like a business trip. So you're going to have to be away for about a week or two or something. So you're going to be separating from your family or your children. So even if you're not in a relationship, you're having to separate from the comfort of home. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is about a business trip. It has to do with your job. You had to research or study something. Yeah, going away is being distant here. Also, I'm seeing it as somebody missing you and just being far away, and they keep looking for you, or they're watching you here. Now with the High Priestess here, that is secrets, things going on in the spiritual realm that is not time for you to know. Even if you try to get a reading, some things are not going to be accessible to you. It's like the universe is like, no, for that question you need to use your intuition, or I can tell you some things, but the rest you need to make your own choices. Learn to listen to what we say to you through spirit. And also I'm seeing this again having to do with the new moon. The new moon and then the next full moon might be significant for you. The new moon, again, that will be on Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you live. I have the High Priestess clarified by the Three of Swords. Someone is hurting for you. Someone is hurt because of you. I don't know if it's an ex or someone who wants to connect with you, but they haven't done it. But whatever the case, they're hiding it. Like they are keeping that a secret. They're heartbroken. Like they're heartbroken either because they can't have you, or they're heartbroken because you're too far away. But for whatever reason, they're not telling you. They're not telling you. They're keeping it to themselves. They're suppressing their feelings. Maybe it's a situation where they don't want it to be betrayal, or they don't want it to be a third-party situation. So they're just like, I'm just going to watch you from afar because you're off limits. But you're going to hear from them. Eventually, they're going to come out of hiding. They're going to eventually follow their passion. Because it's like, they're not going to be able to hold back any longer. But you're going to have patience, because I don't know how soon that's going to be. So you guys, I hope that resonated. Remember to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.